Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is my top 10 anime ships. It was really difficult to pick which ones because there's so many, and I had so little time, right? But these are my personal top 5. So at number 5, we got Ayase Okaru from Dan, right? I just watched Dan, super cute. All right, I haven't seen another cute couple like this since the later things on the list here, but they have a really amazing chemistry. They are blatantly both in love with each other. There's no doubt about it. They both love each other. But unlike other animes where the protagonist is do I like him? I don't know why I want to beat him up and kick his ass. Instead, right, they're actually realistically awkward, right? They want to hang out with each other, but they don't really know what's okay, what's not okay. I mean, one is an otaku, the other one is Ayase. So it's a healthy mix of comedy and romance. I mean, you gotta love Okaru, man. You know, after you get his balls taken off and everything else, and you gotta get that. But yeah, that's number 5. So let's go on to number 4. So number 4, Hitori Bochi Goto and Kita Ikuyo from Bochi the Rock. Right? They are polar opposites that care for one another. I personally love it when the opposite attract thing happens. Right? We got Bochi, who is a massive introvert that doesn't know how to talk to people at all. And then we got Kita, who likes too much attention, but because she's so into attention and stuff, she's always constantly wondering if she has any personality at all. Think Emmett from Lego Movie, how he's always all happy and stuff, but everybody thinks he's not special because he's just doing what the crowd thinks, right? They both bring their best parts together, right? And I would have put them higher if they had any more chemistry in season 1 and in the manga. I am so hyped for season 2. It was announced, let's go! Coming in at number 3, we got Hayase Nagatoro and Naru Hachioji from Please Don't Tease Me Nagatoro. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, it starts off really rough at first, right? Very rough at first, right? It just likes to punch you in the gut. But once you get past that, oh my goodness, it is so sweet, it is so diabetic, right? Nagatoro just wants their little nerd boy to just be the best nerd he could be. Meanwhile, Naruto, he finds out that she can kick ass. She's yo, you need to get back up there and do some kicks and shit, right? So, season 1 and season 2, really good, and then the manga, check out the manga. So yeah. Right? So they're both they both complement each other, and they both generally want the other to improve and chase their dreams. So let's get to number 2. Now number 2, Komi Shoko and Tadano Hiro from Komi Can't Communicate. All right, Komi, let's be honest, she is fucking adorable. She is so cute, right? She's the prima donna, but once you get to know her, she's like a little cat. Right? And Tadano is literally the perfect boyfriend, constantly listening, always there for Komi, right? Wants to see her improve, right? And despite she sees her as a person, not just a goddess like everyone else does, right? Especially you, Yumai, I see you over there, right? And they help develop their relationship, and despite making more friends over the course of the show, Komi still cares the most for Tadano. I get diabetes seeing them together. Oh my fucking! They're literally perfect for each other. I can't imagine them with anybody else. That's in the anime. Anywho, before we get to our number 1 pick, let's go through the honorable mentions here. So here's the honorable mentions. We got Damien and Anya.
I was scared to put this in because they're children, but
Damien and Anya, very cute. They're very cute, right?
I agree. Aged up too.
Toru and Kobayashi. I really like this ship. It is a very slow burner though. It's so slow that it hasn't gotten anywhere, fortunately. So, and then the next one, Sasha's and Potato. Right? It was either potato or meat, and potato won. So, yeah. And Gojo and Marin. Love these two as a cosplayer. I fucking love the chemistry between these two, and how Marin is just oh crap, I love him, right? And it doesn't beat around the bush, right? Okay, so now, the number 1 ship of 2025. Now, this is going to be a weird one because, honestly, I just want to put Komi and Tadano at number 1, but this one is going to be slept on, and the anime is about to come out at some point. So, number 1, We got Koga Mitsuki and Aya Osawa from the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Now, the plot of this manga is that this Gyaru girl, right, Aya, she really loves Western music. We're talking Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, I think Rush at some point, right? But like, the thing is, it's Japan, nobody really knows who those guys are, right? So she goes to a record shop and meets this super handsome rocker dude, right, that's working at the record shop. But in actuality, it's actually the girl sitting right next to her in class, Koga Mitsuki, who is a like nerdy girl at first, right? A nerd with like wearing glasses and shit, right? And she doesn't know like who they are because like when she's at the shop, right? Koga has a mask on and is like super like handsome looking, right? So as the series progresses, she eventually finds out who Koga actually is, and that her senpai or whatever the fuck, right, was actually the same person as the person sitting right next to her, right? So a Gyaru and a shy nerd at school, who's a handsome rocker girl, in reality fall in love through the shared love of music, right? I at first didn't know like she was crushing on a girl, but after she finds out who Koga really is, she still has the same feelings regardless. Because she's gay! Very fucking gay! Right. They both bring out the best in each other. Koga becomes super confident over the course of the series. And Aya becomes more expressive as a woman in Japan who loves Western rock and roll. And the anime was recently announced. I can't wait to see this because, oh boy, we need some good Yuri, right? We need some really good Yuri. There hasn't been enough, right? And I'm really hoping that they get the rights for all the Western music because I know how shit it is when it comes to copyright. So that is my top 5 ships of 2025. Thank you very much for watching.